It's the Champions League finale. 4 minutes played so far. The game has delayed almost for another half that would have been already played. Right now, it would have been played what we call the second half. But all in all, nothing up to dig. The broadcasters have really come out and complained, and now the game is back on the pitch of play. Carlo Ancelotti taking on one of the on form managers of this generation, Jurgen Klopp. Mendy, Benzema finds this is Mendy, I think. Mendy plays it back. The ball floated into the 18-yard box area of Liverpool. Vinicius Jr. trying to launch his magic, very much defended. Karim Benzema, and he's against Mohamed Salah. You see how much Mohamed Salah is striking back? It shows you how much he really knows the importance of this game. And that is what we call the real press of a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. And you've seen that pass that Robertson really landed in. He had really played it immediately because he knows what it means. That is what they call a press of a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. Liverpool are really having Thiago Alcantara looking to be injured. And the news first came in through indicating that he was not going to play this game of football. That the physios really worked on him and they feel like he can come in and put up some good work in there for you. People will ask themselves, why is Thiago Alcantara being played when he's injured? He is the most informed player of Liverpool. Then after him, you bring in the likes of Sadio Mane and Diaz and Konate. But right now, there is no way you can play such a finale without a man who goes by the names of Thiago Alcantara. Thank you for watching us. This is the Rokani Media Football Champions League final. 0-0, 6 minutes played so far, and it's 0-0. Sadio Mane. They've brought him down, and the referee says, no, this is the Champions League finale. You should know that we are not here for jokes. Karim Benzema with a nice flick. Valverde, Nacho crosses that ball. It finds Fabinho. Fabinho knocks it to find Thiago Alcantara. He is the master of this midfield. Finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool. Trent finds Mohamed Salah. Salah up against Mendy. Salah. Very much defended by Mendy. I'm not a fan of Mendy, by the way. I really feel like the way he plays his left back, it does not duplicate Marcelo. He's nowhere near Marcelo because that is the position that Marcelo used to play in. You know that very well. What a howler. There's been miscommunication between Konate and the goalkeeper of Liverpool, but thank God he has really headed it well and directed to Henderson, the captain, and Henderson has passed it in the mid of the park to find Fabinho. Liverpool really had to work to see that Fabinho comes back, Virgil van Dijk comes back, Mohamed Salah comes in back. That's why you saw that Mohamed Salah on the finale of on the final day of the Premier League, he had really to go on and do the needful and non-start. He just came on to save Liverpool. He had really to go on and blind pass. The game is not yet lively. 10 minutes in, I really expected a game to go into there because Liverpool is so much known for that press. And when that press really comes in through, it really makes others or their opponents really scared and they open up and Liverpool always breaks them down. But we are looking at Jurgen Klopp, the manager of a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. Can he win his second Champions League finale for Liverpool? Remember, this is the third time he's playing in a finale and he has only won once and he beat a side which goes by the name of Spurs. The last time Liverpool met with Real Madrid in the finale, Liverpool was beaten by 3-1. That really led to Jurgen Klopp to know that I don't have a goalkeeper. He went in for Alisson Becker. I don't have a defense. That's when he brought in Virgil van Dijk and he really made lots of changes in his team. And this is where the Liverpool you're talking about is in here onto the Rokani Media Football. It's the match watch along. We are really waiting for the battles. Vinicius Jr. versus Trent Alexander-Arnold, Karim Benzema versus Virgil van Dijk and Konate. Liverpool really start doing the hold-up play and they're trying to find means of controlling the game. That is something I really love about Liverpool. Henderson, the captain, finds Salah. Liverpool are really showing Real Madrid that we can really get this ball and we can brought into the box, into the 10 box area, and is it a goal kick? Goal kick offside. But Liverpool had really unleashed. It has been Mohamed Salah. He really saw a pass to find Sadio Mane, but the ball had really gone outside. But you see that pass that split through the defense of Real Madrid. That's how deadly Mohamed Salah can be. Even when you stop him to gate you in his box, he can hurt you before he reaches it. Obviously, I support Manchester United. I don't want Liverpool to win, but Liverpool can go on and really register a very big win. They can. But Real Madrid have really beaten or eliminated very many big teams out of this competition. They've really shown that they are the reason as to why Champions League football is one of the most interesting sports alive. Because the way they really got to the final, they hit PSG, Man City, and Chelsea. All those are big clubs. All those are big clubs. But if at all they really manage to get them out, there is no way you tell me that they don't deserve to be in the Champions League finale. They 100% deserve to be. Karim Benzema trying to launch some magic here. Blocked. It has been blocked. Nacho, throw in for Liverpool. It's a throw in for Liverpool. Zinedine Zidane is really attending the Champions League finale. Let's wait and see what really happens. Liverpool are really having a lion's share of the possession, but the attacks have not resulted into what you expect Liverpool to be. Luis Diaz making that run, and what really a sign of blessings from Luis Diaz. Being signed in from a side which goes by the names of FC Porto. You come in at Liverpool and you play up to the finale. And by the way, he has been really a very much good player, impactful player. I remember that game of Benfica, he was really so much fundamental to see Liverpool go through. He was one of the reasons Liverpool really went through. That is a man who goes by the names of Luis Diaz. Liverpool in the middle of the park. Fabinho finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arnold plays it back to find Konate. Liverpool are really doing the possession game and they are waiting for their moment. And Real Madrid have come with a sit back and beat them on the break. Because you can't really match Liverpool. The intensity they play with. This is something they've done day in, day out. And there is no way really going to come in here and stop them. That's why Madrid is sitting back to wait on Liverpool and say, all right, go do your pressing and attacks for us. We are waiting for that one moment and then break you down. Luis Diaz cutting inside in the middle of the park. Tries to really find Thiago Alcantara. Finds Luis Diaz. Liverpool on the edge of the area. Robertson calls it and it goes out begging into the hands of the goalkeeper of a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. But there was a deflection of Nacho playing into the right back. It has been a nice cross and Mendy really did the needful and just passed it back to Thibaut Courtois once at Chelsea, and it's 0-0. But Liverpool looking like they're a more hungrier side and they really want to get a win or an opening goal. You know, every opening goal is so much influential in every game. It's really so much important, the first goal. So we wait and see who's going to score the first goal. Real Madrid, the moment they want. Vinicius Jr. taking 1, 2, 3. Liverpool players. Konate onto him, and Konate using the energy, and he dispossesses the ball of him. And Konate is really trying to pass in Mohamed Salah, and Salah goes in, and it's a throw in for Liverpool. It's really heated up in here. Konate, this is magnificent defending from Konate. Vinicius Jr., he really defended him very well. What a nice way of defending. And these are types of tackles and wins that indicate to Liverpool that Joel Matip is really good, but Konate is better. And when you look at Jurgen Klopp, I really like one thing about him. When you look when Konate came in through, all of us were complaining, whenever you don't support Liverpool, that how do you sign a central defender like Konate, who was really playing very well, and you don't really give him game in, game time, or enough game time. But as the season grew on, there is the way Klopp really brought him into his team. And in the Champions League, he played most of the games, and by the time they were at the round of 16, guess what happened? People like Joel Matip fell into the picking order that Joe Gomez, and now Konate is playing into that central back defense, that central defense partnership with the man who goes by the name of Virgil van Dijk. It shows you how elite the coach of Liverpool is. Kudos to Jurgen Klopp. Very good manager of this generation. Long ball dropped in to find Anderson. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the 18ers box area. He tries to pass the ball in here. What a save by Thibaut Courtois. Big save. Big save. It has been a really nice one. But Liverpool say, we are really going to attack you again. This is who? It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah plays in to find Luis Diaz. Hits it. It has been deflected. Liverpool is all over the 18ers box area of Madrid, and Liverpool are launching their attacks. Thiago Alcantara curls it into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. Not threatening at all. The technique was nice, but the energy was little. Thiago Alcantara, he is one of those that has been rumored to be injured. And Mohamed Salah in here, trying to be responsive to that square pass that was really brought into the box of a side which goes by the names of Real Madrid. And as we speak now, Liverpool have registered their first 2 shots on target in a nick of time. It's 0-0, 16 minutes played, and Liverpool are all over Real Madrid. And it shows you how much Liverpool has improved. This is Thiago Alcantara bossing down in the midfield. This is Diaz taking on Carvajal, and it goes back to Thiago Alcantara. Alcantara finds Robertson in the midfield. Henderson finds Robertson. Robertson tries to find a pass to find Sadio Mane in this box area. Oh my God! Mohamed Salah registering his second shot on target in a space of 2 minutes, but it really lacked energy and it was not directed very well. Liverpool are all over Real Madrid and they are winning in all aspects. But all this does not matter if at all you don't really go in and get in that goal. If they don't matter unless otherwise you really register a goal. Ball possession is good if at all you really win the game of football. But if at all you lose the game of football, all that becomes irrelevant. That means that you've washed and ironed in the mud. So this is what Liverpool is doing. Let's wait and see what results into. This is Valverde, Kroos, Trent Alexander-Arnold defending very well. Robertson in the middle of the park. Carrying the ball to find Fabinho. Fabinho finds Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah looking to be one of those pivotal players that Liverpool are really leaning on, because he really came out and said he wants to play Real Madrid because they have a result to settle. And why do they have a result to settle? Way back in the 2017 finale of the Champions League, you remember it very well, how Sadio Mane got and really twisted his hand and Mohamed Salah went out even crying because he was supposed to go and play the World Cup. I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. Sadio Mane in the box of Real Madrid. Passes it back to find Mohamed Salah. Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool are all over Real Madrid. And anytime from now, you might hear that Liverpool have really gone ahead. Mo Salah finds Trent, hits it all over the bar. Liverpool are really gating all their game plan well. It really looks great. Liverpool and the side which goes by names of Real Madrid. Obviously, Real Madrid have to sit back because they can't match the quality that Liverpool has. When you look at their midfield, they have Modric, they have Toni Kroos and Casemiro. I really trust those, but when you look at the uninformed players, Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago Alcantara, because all of those three, their main aim is not really to go in and pass that ball or do what. All those three, their main aim of being on the pitch is to gate that ball off the players of Real Madrid. And when they gate it, only 5 players of Liverpool are responsible for their attacks. The fullbacks, Trent and Robertson, then Diaz, Mane, and Salah. And you've seen all those attacks of Liverpool. That's what is happening in between them. Liverpool is doing all those attacks through those 5 players. You get? Thiago Alcantara, Fabinho, and Henderson are always on the edge of the 18 box area of Real Madrid. And the other 5 overtake them to see that they really do the creativity. And here we are. Liverpool on the attack. Trent Alexander-Arnold passes it back to find what a nice pass to find Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane in the box area of... Oh my God! It has been... Liverpool have been denied by the lower bottom post. What a skill by Sadio Mane. Twist and turning. He overstretched the keeper of Real Madrid. He gave it a slight touch and it went and deflected off the post to go back into play. Liverpool. This would have been a goal for Liverpool. I really believe that this is where they miss a man who goes by the name of Diogo Jota, because he really does a very good follow-up in there. Liverpool lacked a player to do a follow-up to that ball that Sadio Mane really hit, because Sadio Mane is passing through the middle of the park. And Liverpool again on the attack. Player has been brought down. The referee says no foul. And we are now on and running. Casemiro is down. Thiago Alcantara brings him down. And the referee says no card is going to be given. I really like the referees of the Premier League, guys. Sorry, of the Champions League. The way they really take long to give out a red card or a yellow card. I really like that. I really like that. But when you look at Madrid, all of their players are silent. But they've shown us that they always wake up when you least expect them to come up. Especially in the first half. Madrid has not been playing well, by the way, in the first half. If at all you don't know. They've not been playing well in the first half, but in the second half, they really come up and they bring their A game. You get? So I really believe, I really believe they're really going to come in here and do the needful that is needed into this game of football. Courtois came in from Chelsea and is now at Real Madrid. Virgil van Dijk has not yet got any hardship to defend a man who goes by the names of Benzema. Luis Diaz, he has one defender to beat into the 18 box area, and he has been defended very well. But Liverpool, the press is so immense. The press is so immense. The press is so immense. Liverpool are really all over a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. And Real Madrid really has lots of things to do to come in and really convince these people that they are really way worthy a point or a Champions League trophy. As things stand, Liverpool have really gone ahead to show a side which goes by the names of that it's we who are really worthy this trophy, not you. Smash the like button, comment and share. 23 minutes played, and let me check on the stats and see how they are really standing. I really want to bring you some stats onto the screen because you really need to know how things are really going in here. I really believe Liverpool is ahead of Madrid in everything. And the display they've put up today shows you that Liverpool is really a side that has matured so much, and they really need this. And having lost to Man City, especially that league, sorry for that, you just have to get to know that they are really so much geared up to get this up and running. Thank you guys for watching in. This is the channel that brings you the latest news and information as far as it's concerned in here. When you look on your screen, we have some details. courtesy of Google. 6 shots by Liverpool, 0 by Real Madrid. 24 minutes played. 4 shots on target by Liverpool, 0 by Real Madrid. 59 ball possession by a side which goes by names of Real Liverpool. 41 by Real Madrid. 197 passes completed by Liverpool. Madrid have completed 135. That means Liverpool have completed 70 more passes than them. And 3 fouls, no corners, no offsides. So that's how things are standing into this game of football in here onto our channel in here. That's how things are standing. That's how things are standing in there for you. Karim Benzema has not yet really gotten that chance that he really wants to come in through and penalize them. Real Madrid have just their shot on target, but it went directly into the hands of Alisson Becker. And I really told people that in 2018, Liverpool wouldn't have lost if at all they really had a decent goalkeeper, because that first goal they conceded of Karim Benzema, it was because of the howler that was made by the goalkeeper by then. Sadio Mane finds Luis Diaz. Luis, very energetic and workaholic player onto the field of play. Throw in for Liverpool. Sorry, for Real Madrid. Carvajal is up for a very big task tonight. Luis Diaz is a kind of player who is skilled. He has the pace and he has the energy. So if at all you want a physical battle, he'll come in and bring it to you. He can beat you by pace. His physicality is way up there. Look at that. Madrid don't have players into that half of play. Oh my God. Liverpool have pressed Real Madrid more than enough. And the only thing they've not yet done is to get a goal and put themselves ahead into this game. But everything has been done well by a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. But Madrid are trying to control that game. Remember, Alba and Militao are playing into that central defense. Mendy is the left back and Carvajal is playing as a right back. 0-0. 26 minutes played. Remember, this game delayed for some minutes. But that's what it really comes up with in here at the game of football. Champions League finale. It's the watch along. News coming in from Manchester United. They are really looking forward to prepare or push a bid in of £45 million to sign in Ruben Neves from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Liverpool, some good news is that you are also looking at Darwin Núñez. You are looking at him. Liverpool, according to how much they've made, they can come in and do the needful. We cannot show the game, man, because of copyright. You know that very well. But we are doing a watch along in here to really show you what is happening on the field of play. Thank you guys for watching in. It's really so much immense in here. When you look at Sky has something to show us on how the possession is. I really want to bring it and show you who is really having a lion's share of the possession. Sky has something they're showing us in here, and I really feel like you guys should want to see it. But Liverpool are really throwing bodies on the side which goes by the names of Real Madrid, and they are really attacking it left, right and center. I don't know how they're really going to overcome this, because it looks like it's so much more. It's so much to be handled by the side of Real Madrid. There is something I'm preparing here to bring on your screen, because you need to watch this and see how much a side which goes by the names of Liverpool has suffocated Real Madrid. Right now, even Real Madrid is really chasing shades. They're chasing shadows. Look at that. That domination from Liverpool. Domination from Liverpool. Pure domination. 40% of the action is happening in the half of Real Madrid. Not even at the center half, but in the 18 yards box area of a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. I think you see that very well. and 48% in the middle of the park, and only 11% action is happening in the half of a side which goes by names of Liverpool. So that's how much domination Liverpool has put in there for you. 4 shots on target already in a space of just 23 minutes. That's what Liverpool registered in there for you. Someone is asking me what will happen if at all I show the game. My channel will be put down. My channel will be put down. It will be struck because there is what we call copyrights. There is what we call copyright. So that is how the action is going down at a side which goes by names of Liverpool. Oh my God, there is something I've read in here for you. I think I should share it on your screen. Adam Butter says, Liverpool look better team. The problem is that they're up against an opponent who won't be worried at all by how it looks, only the outcome. Yeah, he's right. He's right. And that's what I told you, that possession does not win a game of football, and what wins are goals. If at all you cannot really go in and use your possession to get goals and capitalize on your opponent, then you won't see the needful of your attacks won't be felt. This is Cavayal in the middle of the park. It's going down in Paris. And when you look at what the manager of Real Madrid really wanted to do in this game of football, this is what he really wanted. What he wants is, let me see the game plan of Klopp, because Klopp is really a tactical genius and he has seen it, and God has blessed him that he has not conceded any goal. That's the only blessing that a man who goes by the names of Carlo Ancelotti has gotten, but Liverpool have really gotten him to the nerves. And now Madrid are trying to really do the possession game of football, but I doubt whether. For me, I know they will switch on in the second half. Second half, surely it's really going to be the game. And Liverpool also want that. After Liverpool have failed really to break them down when they're sitting back, they've decided, let's also try to sit back and call them to attack us. That's when you're really going to get those spaces to really pass those balls through us, through that team in there for you. But Liverpool has really gotten that ball. That is Sadio Mane, finds Mohamed Salah. Salah has close to 2-3 players to beat. He has really put a bad pass and it has really landed on Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema accelerating into pass. Virgil van Dijk in there, blocking that pass to find a man who goes by names of Vinicius Jr. Then Anderson in the middle of the park plays it back to find Robertson. Robertson, the left fullback of Liverpool, he plays it into across the midfield to find Jadon Henderson. Henderson, the midfield general today. Thiago Alcantara, they are just playing anyhowly and they are really taking their time. And Alcantara has played the pass to find Sadio Mane, and the referee is saying it's not a foul. It's not a foul. This is a Champions League finale. Everything is involved. Hardness, physicality, pace, skill. The only foul that is always called is that one that is so direct. But the physicality battle, Real Madrid look like they really want to win everything in the midfield. And they are really concentrating on cooling this game down, because Liverpool, when you don't cool this game down and let it go on the pace they want, they can harm you in a second. Sadio Mane has been brought down and the referee has blown a whistle for the very first time as a foul. This is the referee that really officiated the game between Manchester United and Villarreal last season. That was the UEFA Europa League finale that ended 1-1 after 120 minutes. It went into penalties and Manchester United lost to Villarreal. That's why Villarreal has been playing into the Champions League, and they really reached the semi-finale and they were knocked out by Liverpool. Liverpool are yet back to their basics. They are controlling the game very well. Virgil van Dijk finds Fabinho. Fabinho in the middle of the park tries to really release a pass to find Trent. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He finds Konate. Konate plays it back to find Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk calls upon Fabinho to come closer to pass that ball to him. Thiago Alcantara and Konate has really made a very good run. Let's wait and see what is the result of all this. He finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent crosses that ball, headed in by Salah, directly into the hands of the goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. But Trent, but look at Salah. They didn't mark him. If Madrid keeps on not marking Salah and giving him all those chances to hit those balls, he's really going to give them a very bad night. That is the nightmare. And trust me, 3 shots on target by Mohamed Salah, no goal yet, and he's yet to score a goal. I can really predict with all the authenticity that his 4th shot is really going to be a shot on target, and it's going to go at the back of Madrid. When you look at that header that has just really directed to Thibaut Courtois, he was not really marked. He was alone. The marking of Liverpool is so much suspect. Throw in for Real Madrid. Mendy Benjamin. This is not Benjamin Mendy. He's another Mendy. He also comes in from France. Leave alone the other Benjamin Mendy that was really imprisoned by Man City because of rep. And wait and see what's going to come from the court, because the court hearing is ongoing. How are you, my people? This is Rokani Media Football, and we are really broadcasting live from the studios of Rokani Media. Valverde tries to switch that ball to find Vinicius Jr. He finds him. Vinicius plays in Karim Benzema. Benzema finds Vinicius. Vinicius cuts inside. He sits down a play of Liverpool. Well much blocked by Jordan Henderson, the captain. That's the wrath of Vinicius. He had gone past Virgil van Dijk. And Jordan Henderson came to rescue. And it's a very long ball by Alisson Becker to find Diaz. Diaz has been brought down. This is a free kick. Stupid foul. 2 players onto 1 player. And then how do you come in here and do that foul? But it shows you that eagle eye that Alisson Becker has got. No sooner had he really got that ball than he really hit it to find to find Luis Diaz. And Luis Diaz really did the needful and was brought down by Carvajal. It's 0-0. How many minutes played? 36. 9 minutes to play, and it's the Champions League finale, and we are here to wait and see where it's all going to end from. Sadio Mane, he really wants to get this trophy for himself and the club before he really sits down to negotiate with them, because news has been circulating that Bayern Munich are so much interested in him. So we are all here waiting to see what is really going to happen on Sadio Mane. News has been circulating that Bayern Munich are so much interested in him. Robertson, Diaz, Fabinho, Alcantara, Thiago, Jordan Henderson plays it back to find Alisson Becker, the goalkeeper of Liverpool. They are really controlling the game. Everything is in their hands. So we wait and see what is really going to get out of these attacks of Liverpool. But in the last 10 minutes, Liverpool had really lowered the pace, and they've let Madrid to see what their game plan is. If at all they leave them with the ball. But Real Madrid are not looking hurting or threatening. So we wait and see what is really going to happen to this game of football in here onto our channel, because this finale is underway. Like it or not, come rain, come sunshine, this is really going to come on, and it's really going to get onto the level that we know who the winner is. Konate using the physicality, and Vinicius Jr. regains possession, tries to sit down many, back to find Karim Benzema. Benzema doing the possession bit of it. It finds Toni Kroos. Kroos plays it back to find Carvajal. Carvajal lays that pass. It has been headed out by a Liverpool left back who goes by the name of Robertson. Luis Diaz tries to cut inside, and he has really created space for himself. He's running past Carvajal, putting two Real Madrid players onto his back, but a very good recovery from Valverde in there for you. And a team which goes by the names of Real Madrid have really regained possession. And it's Benzema Karim Benzema plays it to find Mendy. Mendy in the middle of the park. He plays it wide. The goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois hits it. Is it still on? Finds Konate. Nice just point crow. Konate. He finds Thiago Alcantara in the middle of the park, and Liverpool are really doing its diamond play and squares, those triangles that really annoy very many people. Every plan that Madrid has for this game, it's off that left flank. That's why you see Benzema popping up on the left a lot. That's why he pops that side. And every plan that they are planning to hurt Liverpool is so much from that side. And trust me, it's going to come in from that side. And that's the difference between Liverpool and the side which goes by the names of Real Madrid. For Liverpool, they can hurt you from the left flank, right flank, and the mid of the pack. But Real Madrid, Luka Modric is so quiet. I've not seen Luka Modric. Guys, have you seen Luka Modric? I'm not seeing him. Yet he's one of the players that I really anticipated to watch this game of football and come in and play. There is a very good battle developing in between Carvajal and Diaz, and we wait and see who is really going to be the winner. This is Robertson. Robertson into the park. Sadio Mane! And they say it's a handball. Let's wait and see. Sadio Mane. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Militao did the needful to really stop him from really doing it. And the referee said it's a corner. Robertson. I think this is the first corner of the game. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first corner of the game. Robertson. Virgil van Dijk arriving and Konate. Ball brought in very well. Alcantara! Oh my God! It has been Jordan Henderson. Nice shot from him. But it really lost direction. It lacked direction. It really lacked direction. And that is the captain trying to put his side ahead. They are from nursing the wounds of not winning the Premier League. But all in all, they are here to see to it that they make ends meet. Robertson. He faces Valverde. This is Thiago Alcantara. He's the man that really finds that difficult pass in there for you. He's so much talented. So much talented. And you saw him hug Toni Kroos because they play together at a side which goes by the names of Real Madrid. Sorry, Bayern Munich. They know one another. Though a player who goes by the names of Toni Kroos left him at Bayern Munich and he went in at Real Madrid. Ever since then, Vinicius Jr. is down. Konate has really done a step onto his start and he's down, and the referee says it's a free kick for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. has not yet sparked off, as we know. And I told you, for those that really watched my team news reaction, I told you that if Luka Modric is put out of this game, there is no way you're going to see Karim Benzema and Vinicius Jr. functioning, because he's the man that really sparks off all those passes. Toni Kroos is good, but Toni Kroos is always good on that long ball. And these Sadio Manes, Luis Diaz, and Mo Salah, they really push back hard to these midfielders. They don't really get them enough time to pass that ball in there. So Real Madrid needs to really change their system of play, if at all they are really thinking of hurting a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. A release for Karim Benzema, sitting down a player in here. Benzema makes it 1 for Real Madrid, but the flag is up. He had really put up a very wonderful effort. There is a Real Madrid player that really floated a very long ball. I think that is Toni Kroos. It was Alaba. Benzema was crossed down by Alisson Becker very well. That is an offside. They have to see whether there were two players. If at all the goalkeeper is not in the goal, they have to check and see if there were two players in there. That's what's going to make it a goal. But let's wait and see what the check brings. But it shows you how clinical Real Madrid is. Only one attack and they're sitting down every player. You get? This is to me a goal because there were two players. The goalkeeper got off the line and there were two players. You get? Yeah. To me it's a goal. Oh, it's an offside. Is it an offside? Let's wait and see. It's really confusing. But I see two players behind Benzema. That means that means that is the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper turns into a defender, and those two players turn into a goalkeeper. You get? To me, I will believe that it's a goal. According to me, it's a goal. It's a goal to me. To me, it's a goal. It's a goal. According to how I've seen the rule really being interpreted by the referees. To me, it's a goal. Because Alisson Becker was at the same line with Karim Benzema. So they just have to check where Karim Benzema was and Alisson Becker. If Alisson Becker was ahead of Karim Benzema, then it's an offside. If they were on the same line, then they are really going to give it as a goal because he's not offside. And who really gives that ball to Karim Benzema? Because if it comes from an opponent, then it's not an offside. Alisson Becker, his knee really caused trouble. And it's ball from opponent. This is a goal. To me, it's a goal. According to my interpretation, this is a goal. It's a goal according to me. It's a goal according to me. It's a goal according to me. According to me, it's a goal. The check should be complete. This is a goal. How come they are really taking all this long to really do this? Because they should just check where Benzema was and all that whether Benzema was offside or not. The ball came in from the opponent. You get? The ball came in from the opponent. And when a ball comes in from the opponent, it's all done. And the check is over, and they say it's an offside for Karim Benzema. Oh, this is when these rules knock. They suck. Oh, yeah. I've really seen it very well. Benzema was not behind, but the ball came in from an opponent. Then how does that rule of ball from opponent apply? When does it apply? It's no goal. I'm going to try to find you those photos in here for you. Yeah. That Benzema goal, I'm really trying to get you those photos and see how they have really made that decision in there for you. But 3 minutes have been added. 3 minutes have been added. It's 0-0. And Real Madrid fans are here holding that shot of Mbappe. We're here waiting to see what is going to happen. But Liverpool are really a better side into this half. Though Madrid are really proving to be so much clinical. You saw when they get in front of goal, they are really very serious. They are really ready to bag all their chances they create. And the first clear one that they got, Karim Benzema had bagged it inside immediately. Vinicius Jr. up against Trent Alexander-Arnold. He got hold of him by the neck and the referee says, no, that's not a foul. Vinicius Jr. spreading his hands wide, demanding for a referee to call it a foul. Blind pass from Thiago Alcantara. Konate is really tracking that side very well. Konate is really doing wonders. And we go to halftime. It's 0-0. Karim Benzema goal denied. It's really going to be a very long night for both these teams. Liverpool failing really to go in and clinch themselves to the level you expect them to be. But all in all, that's the game of football. And the AR really goes ahead to rule out the goal of a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. Karim Benzema, again, had really hurt Liverpool. But VAR came to their rescue. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, please go ahead and really subscribe. When you look at Luka Modric, he's so much silent to this game. There are a lot of things I'm really going to talk about as we are into halftime. When you look at Luka Modric, he's so much silenced. And trust me, there is nothing that Real Madrid is going to do if at all Luka Modric does not raise up to the occasion. I'm telling you this because I know what it means when your midfield is done and dead. The midfield of Real Madrid is done and dead. Even that one chance that Real Madrid got required Alaba to go from the central defense, carry that ball to the center line, and really floated that ball. When he floated that ball, it found Karim Benzema, and that ball was played behind the defense line of Liverpool. You get? But that is something that Luka Modric was supposed to be doing, like all would have done 3 to 4 times, 2 to 3 4 times in the first 45 minutes of the game. So I really believe that if Luka Modric does not really up his game and find his shoes, it's really going to be another hard, long journey for a side which goes by names of Real Madrid, because a side which goes by names of Liverpool is so much serious to come in here and kill off this game. This is what they're up to. It has only been God that has really been on the side of Real Madrid, because Liverpool has had 5 shots on target, and all those shots on target have been so lethal. And you thank God that they have not yet really found themselves into good shooting places. But Carvajal, there is a battle popping up in between Carvajal and Luis Diaz. It's really nice to me watch Luis Diaz taking on Carvajal, because Carvajal is one of the best right backs I've seen for a lot of time. For the past 10 years, he has been one of the best that I've seen in the game of football. But he has not been even allowed to go forward. That's how much the press of Liverpool comes in and really comes onto you. Carvajal, one of the best players going forward, has not even brought in a single cross in the box area of Liverpool. Not even. They've really suffocated them. They've made their play hard. And I told people that my problem with Real Madrid is I saw them go past PSG, they went past Chelsea, they went past Man City. But defensively, they are suspect. And if at all they find a team that is really so much organized defensively, I think it can make it hard for them to go in and really put that ball at the back of the net. I really feel it, and that's what Liverpool is doing for them, and they are really not going to go on and really go ahead and really get themselves to the level expected them to be. But all in all, changes are supposed to be made, especially by a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. I really believe that in that midfield, Casemiro or Toni Kroos, one of those should give way to Camavinga, because Camavinga is this midfielder that is going to give you a new drive going forward. He will do those forward passes. He will get that ball to pass it through the central axis in there for you. He's talented. He's good on the foot. That is something that they need to go on and do. If at all they don't do it, they should blame themselves for these losses, because I really believe that these are things Ancelotti has to go on and do. Which other player they have on the bench? Let me check on their bench. Let me check on their bench and see. Marco Asensio, all right, yeah. But any wrong button that Ancelotti presses, it's going to send his team into danger, because when you look at how things are really standing in up, you don't expect him to go on and really make a change, especially onto that right-hand side, because Luis Diaz, however much there is Valverde and Carvajal covering that line, Luis Diaz is winning the battle. He's winning the battle. So, if at all you're the manager of Liverpool, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do if at all the player you've entrusted to go on and mark that player is being beaten left, right, and center? What do? You have to bring in another player who can place that side, or really release this game to see to it that you go on and really attack them more. That is something that I don't really know that is really going to go in and happen. But all in all, I'm 100% sure life goes on, and it's all about what we call the Champions League finale. Smash the like button, comment, and share. I'm really wanting to see what people are really saying in here, especially when you look at Spy Sports in there. They're reporting that in a few minutes, me and 3 of my crew were tear gassed for no reason whatsoever by the French police. That is Sports News, Cavo Soghel. You know him very well. He has really resisted the statement that he has been really tear gas. Let's wait and see. And player ratings have been really brought in here by Sky Sports. They say Alisson Becker 6. Yeah, he deserves a 6 because there's not been so much into the game of play. Trent Alexander-Arnold 7, Konate 7, Virgil van Dijk 6, Robertson 6, Thiago 7, Fabinho 6, Anderson 7, Diaz 7, Mane 7, Salah 6. Yeah, to me I really believe that the ratings are not all that bad, according to me, because the game has been so much based on the side which goes by the names of Liverpool. And that's why you see that when you look at Real Madrid, Courtois 8, Carvajal 8, Militao 6, Alaba 6, Mendy 7. You see the most rated in there are the goalkeeper and the defenders. It shows you that Real Madrid are doing more of the defense. And Madrid playing this entire 45 minutes without conceding a goal. It shows you how much the manager, who goes by the name of Ancelotti, has gone ahead to change his game, because all of these games, I remember, Real Madrid had to come from behind. Real Madrid, most of the games they've been playing, they had to come from behind. The game away in Paris, when they're beaten by 1-0 by PSG, they lost 1-0. The game away, the game they hosted and beat Paris Saint-Germain by 3-1. Mbappe scored in the first half. They had to come back. At Etihad, Man City was always ahead of them. Even the return at the side which goes by the names of which side did they play? At Santiago Bernabeu, they had to come from behind to beat Man City. The only game they went ahead was that of Chelsea, and even the return leg when they hosted Chelsea was ahead of them by 3 goals. You get? So I really give credit to Carlo Ancelotti. That means he has been working on his defensive system. And this time round, when you are playing, because all the teams he played, Liverpool has a better front three than PSG, Chelsea, and Man City. But if at all you see to it that Real Madrid have not conceded a goal in the first half, it shows you how much they improved on their defensive. I would like to give credit where it's due, and not to come and say, no, it's just because that Liverpool has not been so much clinical, no, that way. But Liverpool has made it hard for Real Madrid to really... Real Madrid have made it hard for Liverpool to really gate easy shots. Even that shot that really deflected off the post to come back into play, Sadio Mane's shot, it shows you that defenders made it hard for Sadio Mane. However much Sadio Mane really formed space of shooting, but he was not so much having a lot of freedom into that area. That's what is happening in that game of football right now here onto Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button and hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified each and every time we upload a video to this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media. When you look at sports, we are having someone known as Nick Wright. He's reporting in for Sky Sports. There is something I really want to tackle that has really talked about. He says that Madrid have only registered 1 shot to Liverpool's 10, but the game feels heavier than Klopp's side would like after the slightly rushed end to the half in there for you. A half of total control by Liverpool ends in a couple of minutes of panic with Real Madrid in the ascendancy. Man City might remember how that goes in there for you. So that is what people on Sky Sports are really coming out and saying, and very many other people are really having their views onto this channel. Find it free to go into the comment section. Tell me what you think about this game of football in there for you. But as we speak right now, it's really 0-0, and we are really waiting for these players to come back and see what is going to happen up next into the game of football as Liverpool takes on a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. As things stand, Liverpool are really okay, and Thiago Alcantara is not showing any sign that he's really injured. He's really controlling the midfield, and Liverpool have won the midfield battle. You've seen it very well. The midfielders of Real Madrid are nowhere to be seen. Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and Luka Modric have been solidified by Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago Alcantara. And I really tell people that this is the difference of playing in the Premier League. You see, when you are playing in the Premier League, physicality is the way to go. You get? Because a team can keep you attacking you left, right, and center. But right now in the Champions League, when you come in here, you just get to know that these teams are really so much weaker, especially in the midfield. That Liverpool midfield is so much compact. And the way they are controlling it, it's really so much nice and so much painful for Real Madrid. I really believe that Carlo Ancelotti is still scratching his head. I really believe that he has to take off. He has to really open the midfield. If at all is to get anything out of it, if at all he really wants to see Luka Modric go and do the needful, you have to open this midfield, because it looks like the midfield three of Liverpool have cancelled out every plan that Carlo Ancelotti had in the midfield. Luka Modric is not functioning. And in a team like Real Madrid, if you don't have Luka Modric, it's not going to function. Back in the days, even if the midfield was not functioning, you would find that these flanks, especially the left back and the right back, are really doing great. But Mendy is not good going forward. Carvajal is good, but there is an overload of him, of Robertson, and a man who goes by the names of Luis Diaz. So he's going forward sparingly. So that is something that they should come in here and look at, because it's really going to haunt them as it stands in there for you. But good enough, we are going to be back in the field of play in just minutes in there for you, and we are really doing great in here onto our channel. And you guys, thanks for watching us, because you guys are the reason as to why we are what we are in here in the game of football in here for you. There are some stats I really want to see in the midfield. Statman Dev, where are you? Statman Dev and Mesut Ozil is in a tendency to cheer his former side, which goes by the names of, he's in a tendency to cheer his side. That is Mesut Ozil for you. He's in a tendency, and he has hashtagged Hala Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane is present, and very many other players are really present onto the field of play to come in and support the team, which goes by the names of Real Madrid. And Liverpool, Steven Gerrard, I've seen him on the pundits of BT Sport. I've seen him there. He's really trying to give us what he thinks about this game. But all in all, it's good, and the second half is coming to play, and we are waiting to see what these two teams really have for us. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you are really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe our channel in there. People are really asking themselves, should the Madrid goal have stood? After watching this, then it's offside. The European lad, where are you? The European lad. All right. Let me bring to you onto your screen. After watching this, then look at that. Oh. Look at that line. Look at that line. Why is Karim Benzema offside? When the goalkeeper is out of his goal, there have to be two players of his team. There have to be two mates of his team behind that player of the opposite team. When we look at Karim Benzema, there is only one player. That means that player is not counted as a goalkeeper. If at all Fabinho was the same level with Robertson, then that would have been counted as a goal. But that means Karim Benzema is offside. Look at that line. That red line shows that Karim Benzema's leg was past that. Oh, is it Virgil van Dijk? This is Virgil van Dijk, right? I think it's Virgil van Dijk in there for you. And no way that goal could stand. But something I didn't understand was that these people really never came in through to tell us about what we call the ball from opponent rule, because the ball came in from the opponent. The ball came in from Liverpool. It was not a ball from a Real Madrid's player. So for that, I never understood it very well, but it has been ruled out as an offside, and we wait and see what really happens on the field of play. And people need to tell us, offside or not offside. Could Benzema's goal stood? Would, it's supposed to be would. Back on the field of play. Would Karim Benzema's goal all right. Luis Diaz. We are back on the field of play. It's 0-0. We are into the 45th minute of the second half, and Real Madrid, can they really come up and shock Liverpool? That is what we are waiting for to see onto the field of play. Real Madrid starting in high gear. Carvajal, Militao playing it back to find Thibaut Courtois. He has really made lots of saves. Thibaut Courtois doing a long one. It finds Konate, heads it hard to find Modric. Modric heads it to find Valverde, and it has been a back pass to Konate. Konate finds Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker plays it wide to find Robertson. Robertson taking his time to find a pass, very much blocked by Carvajal. Carvajal plays in Karim Benzema. Benzema doing the hold-up play in the midfield. Then this is Valverde. Liverpool have really sat back, and Real Madrid are playing on the front foot this time round. They are really trying to go on and really gate that game to the levels they're supposed to be. Karim Benzema, what a best way for him and Mohamed Salah. Any of those, I really believe Champions League belongs to them, because they really had a very... Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Diaz misses a header. That's the wrath of Trent. Trent had really laid that ball in very well, but Luis Diaz failed really to direct it at the back of the net through his diving header, and that was courtesy of a push of a central defender of Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. on the attack. Vinicius finds Karim Benzema. What a block in there very well. Konate has really blocked it very well, and the midfield is now so much under pressure. Liverpool play it wide to find Robertson. In the midfield, 3 finds Thiago Alcantara. Accelerates into the midfield. He finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent lays a pass. Headed out. This is Luka Modric. Releases Vinicius Jr. What really comes out of this? Vinicius up against Konate. Can he sit him down? He has sat down very many this season, but he plays in to find Karim Benzema. Karim Benzema. They are on the edge of the genius box of a side which goes by names of Liverpool. And it's Karim Benzema. He finds Mendy, the left back. He plays it back to find Alaba. Alaba tries to find Valverde, and Carvajal regains possession. Real Madrid have really started on the front foot, and Liverpool are sitting behind. That is the tactic that any manager would come to do, because if at all a manager like Carlo Ancelotti doesn't make any changes, according to how his team played in the first half, it shows you that there is a game plan that he has told them to do, and Jurgen Klopp is sitting back to know which game plan do Real Madrid have for me. Because he needs to know, why haven't I really gotten a goal? Yet this team has been conceding in every first half. Luka Modric come back to life. This is what I told you, that each and every time Luka Modric is back to life, you are really going to see Liverpool or Madrid being a threat. This is Luis Diaz. Mohamed Salah finds Mane. Mane brings down a player of Liverpool. The first to play upon. Salah finds in. Luis Diaz sitting down a player in here. But Luka Modric coming to a recovery. And Robertson. Real Madrid on the attack. Karim Benzema has been brought down and Casemiro is down. That is Trent Alexander-Arnold. The referee says it's a foul this time round. Oh my God. The game is trying to gain momentum. And we who really came to watch this game are so much happy to see this happen. Trent has brought down Casemiro. No yellow card has been flashed so far. And I'm really liking the officiation of this French referee. It's really nice. Very much. The levels, the temperatures are rising for this game. Adrenaline is high. I can tell you. The adrenaline is high. Let's wait and see what the result is going to be. And it looks like Real Madrid have been told by their manager, let's go and really attack the side. We've sat back a lot. Maybe they did it to really reserve a lot of energy because they know you cannot compete with Liverpool. If I told you use a lot of energy in the first half, they'll beat you for their energy. But Konate is a revelation. Konate is really good for a side which goes by names of Liverpool. Konate is a good player. I can really come out and recommend. After the game is done, we are really going to be doing the match reaction of who has really won the Champions League. And this is what we do, obviously, onto this channel always. Sadio Mane, I really believe that Diaz is really going to give way to Diego Jota, according to me. Because what I've seen about Real Madrid, the only way Liverpool is going to hurt them is when they bring in Diego Jota. And Diego Jota will play so much as a centre forward. And the likes of Mane to go back and play off to the left flank, and Sadio and Salah maintains the right flank. Because at the look of things, Diaz is doing great, but I think Mane off that side will do better, because he has shown us that while playing that side, he does deliver. And that is what we are waiting for. I think the first change of Liverpool, 2 players. Thiago Alcantara, let's wait and see whether he will really go in and do the needful and really keep fit, because if Madrid doesn't keep fit, they have to take him off the pitch. Then we are having Fabinho, plays it wide to find Mohamed Salah. Salah chips in that ball, goes directly to the hands of Thibaut Courtois. I told you that the second half is really going to be so much lively, because in the first half the game was one-sided. It was Liverpool all over Real Madrid, but Real Madrid have really put the pedal to the next gear, and we are here to see what Valverde is doing in here for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Finding Karim Benzema, finds in Valverde, plays it back, and Luka Modric is down. He really gets up with a lot of stamina, and Liverpool really gains possession. This is Luis Diaz, and he plays it back to find Thiago Alcantara. Thiago Alcantara passes it back to find Robertson, and it's Fabinho who cools it down to find Jordan Henderson. And Liverpool are really cooling down the game, because Real Madrid have really come up with a very high pace and pressure. I think Liverpool have known that we shouldn't really attack this game. Let them come forward, and we are really just going to get one moment of brilliance here, and we are really going to put them down, because the defense of Real Madrid is so much organized. I've told you that from the round of 16, Real Madrid have been conceding goals fast. But it's so much surprising that in this game of Liverpool, they've not yet conceded a goal. However threatening Liverpool has been in the first half, they managed to withstand. What a pass from Konate. Sadio Mane releases Luis Diaz. This is a one-on-one. Diaz and Carvajal. Diaz. Shot! Deflected. Trent Alexander-Arnold tries to do a shot, and it's Casemiro in there. Trent doing a very good recovery and regains possession. The physicality battle is all over this game. And who is really going to be the first to score? Is it going to be Liverpool or Real Madrid? Trent Alexander-Arnold finding Robertson. He plays it wide to find Robertson, and it's really trying to boil up in here. Anytime from now, we are really going to see A revelation come through. Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara turns, switches it to the right flank. And Trent is delivering. Nice ball brought in. What a nice save by the goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. Nice save by the goalkeeper of Real Madrid. Oh, Trent laid in that cross very well. He laid it very well, but no Liverpool player could meet it. No Liverpool player could meet it. That's the beauty of having a Diego Jota. Those crosses won't go untouched. They won't go untapped in. Just know. And I really believe that very soon we are really going to see a substitution of a man who goes by the names of Diego Jota onto the field of play. Diaz, he has been brought down. And let's wait and see. This is, oh my God, it's like a boot. This referee had not yet flashed out any yellow card, and is he touching at the back of his pocket because the player is down, but there was a foul first. This is Militao. He was pushing him and he really brought him to the ground. He's the one who brought him to the ground. You look at this and ask yourself, now, why are they really coming in through and really giving a foul? He was laid to the ground. Militao is really facing that battle. Luis Diaz is not an easy nut to crack. He's really hard. He's hard. His work rate is out of this world. They battled for the ball and they rolled onto the floor. And the Real Madrid man is lucky he gets a free kick, but that's why I've called it luck, because there is no way you really come in here and really say that it was really so much up for it. It's a finale that we have so much anticipated, and we've not yet gotten moments that we're really going to come in here and talk about tomorrow, because these two teams, we expect better. We expect better from these teams, but Real Madrid, at least for second half, kudos to Ancelotti. They've so much improved than how they were in the first half, and Liverpool are really taking them for a battle. Sadio Mane finds Jordan Henderson. A pass to find Salah. Salah hits it. He says it's a handball. Salah says it's a handball. Salah says it's a handball. Let's wait for the replay. That would be rewarded. That won't be rewarded. But Salah had really hit it very well, and it resulted into a throw-in for Real Madrid. But Alaba has gone away with this one. Real Madrid are really so lucky. They are so lucky into this game that the referee is so much leaning onto them. If I told it was another referee, he would have spotted this game, but I really like the referee for not really being so much looking at the fouls. This is Carvajal. Plays the pass to find Valverde. Valverde, what a nice block in there for you. But it's now Valverde on the attack. Valverde attacks. Shoots. It's inside. Vinicius Jr. puts Real Madrid ahead. Poor defending by Liverpool. And that back post went unmarked. And it's really a goal for Real Madrid. It's a goal for Real Madrid. Liverpool are now behind by 1 goal. It's Vinicius Jr. It's Vinicius Jr. It's Vinicius Jr. And Klopp's men really defended very poorly in here. Oh, there might be a check in here. Let's wait and see. Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't read that run very well. He didn't read it, and it's 1 goal for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. penalizing Liverpool. But you know that Liverpool have a lot of weapons in their arsenal. Let's wait and see what they get out of their armory to come up and equal this game of football. Vinicius Jr., 4 goals in 13 matches. That is the Champions League. And for this season, he has been really a revelation. It's 1-0. Liverpool are behind for the very first time in this game. Mohamed Salah and Real Madrid have really went to their A game. They are now really showing us that they can also pass this game of football. Liverpool have to really go on and work a lot. Liverpool fans are really doing the late because, you know, they do support better than any other team in this game of football. And very many players have really come out and said, I've played at very many stadiums, but the love, the way the Liverpool fans support is out of this world. Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 0. An assist from Valverde. And this is where you expect people like Diego Jota to come on the field of play. This is when he's supposed to make such changes. That's it. If he doesn't really, then Real Madrid is leading in Paris. Valverde does the hard yards down the right and sends a clear low pass to find Trent Alexander-Arnold and slightly slips. And guess who finds that ball? It's Vinicius Jr. who can't miss onto that close range. VAR took a look at the offside, but he times his run to perfection. All eyes on Liverpool's response now. That's what we are waiting to see. How is Liverpool going to respond onto this? I will believe that the time of Vinicius Jr. is over. A yellow card has been issued, not Vinicius Jr., meaning Luis Diaz. Fabinho has been yellow carded. First yellow card flashed. You can imagine how good this referee has been. His first yellow card has been really released in the 1st minute of the game. What an officiation from the referee, and it's well deservedly. Now it's time to see yellow cards going out. And I will believe that it's time for people like Diego Jota to come on the field of play, because Diego Jota gives you a different dimension altogether. And Sadio Mane needs to go off and start playing off the left side of the midfield. That left flank really needs some more energy. Liverpool tracking back well and regaining possession. Luis Diaz, this is a 1-2 passing, but Liverpool are being closed down well by Real Madrid in the midfield. Then it's a revelation for a man who goes by the names of Benzema. He's running. It's like Benzema is playing a free role. You get? There is no perfect position you're really going to find him in. Luka Modric tries to control the midfield again, and he does so, and it's a throw-in for Liverpool. I don't know what he is really planning, because I've seen James Milner trying to warm up. I don't know what he's planning. Is he planning to get off Fabinho? A header by Jordan Henderson back to the goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. He finds Fabinho in the middle of the park. What a nice play by Diaz to find Jordan Henderson. Jordan finds Mo Salah. What can Salah do? Can he unleash his magic? Salah Muhammad shoots! Saved by the goalkeeper. It's a throw in, but Mohamed Salah, this is his fourth shot on target in this game. It's rarely unheard of Mohamed Salah to do 4 shots on target and he doesn't really have a goal to register. But now he has registered nothing. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk. Nice pass to find Fabinho. Fabinho puts it back to find Virgil van Dijk. He does a very double pass to find a player who goes by Fabinho. Fabinho lays it wide. Salah controls it very well. He's facing Mendy. Salah, he has been brought down by Vinicius Jr. and it's a foul. And the referee says it's a free kick for Liverpool. Vinicius Jr. brings down Mohamed Salah. What a nice flick by Salah. He really tricked him and he went into his. I told you. Diego Jota is the man of the moment. And Luis Diaz is off. His time is over. 64 minutes played. He really did what he did. But in a game like this, you need Diego Jota to come in and kill it off. Then just know that Sadio Mane has shifted to the left flank. And this is one of the combinations of Liverpool that has scored very many goals this season. And a free kick is going to be brought in. Robertson and Trent are standing onto this one. Is an equalizer knocking? The answer is going to be up in the next 2-3 seconds. Robertson lays it in. Goes back to Salah. It finds Sadio Mane. Sadio. Crosses headed out. Real Madrid are really defending very well. Unexpectedly, something that I've never saw a side which goes by names of Real Madrid do better. They've done more of defending than attacking. Yet we've known them that this season they've done lots of attacks than defending. And they're now defending better. Not even a goal in. So, we wait and see where all this is going to end. Trent Alexander-Arnold being beaten, and now Vinicius Jr. and Liverpool really gains possession because of the numbers they have in the midfield. Then they find Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane tries to find Jordan Henderson. He finds Mo Salah. Salah fouls Toni Kroos. Salah fouls Toni Kroos, and it's a free kick for Real Madrid. Is it a sign of frustration? We don't know. But we wait and see how Carlo Ancelotti is really going to urge this. He has played very many finales. He's more experienced. I've seen the likes of Makelele. He was one of the midfield generals we knew at Real Madrid. Later he came in at Chelsea. Robertson releases Diego Jota, and Militao is down, and the referee says it's a corner. All the physical battles, the referee says no way. This is the Champions League final. It's another corner for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk going into the contention to win it. Can Liverpool respond? Their response is highly needed by their fans. But all in all, it's Real Madrid. And remember, tomorrow it's their trophy parade. They have 2 trophies so far. The manager said even if we don't win, we will go ahead and celebrate the 2 trophies that we have. Liverpool have put on a second gear, and they are all of a side which goes by the names of Real Madrid's box. Robertson. Ball brought in. Konate heads it. And it's well defended by Real Madrid. Salah. Is he onside? He finds Jordan Henderson. Ball headed! What a nice save by Thibaut Courtois. Salah denied again. It's like Thibaut Courtois came to this game knowing what Mo Salah's brain is going to do with the ball. Again, Mohamed Salah has been really brought down. And this is Valverde. Cross! Konate heads it to find Virgil van Dijk. But he's really doing a wonderful job. Thibaut Courtois. He has really denied Mohamed Salah to register any goal so far. But we have some 20 minutes to play of football. Mohamed Salah. And a nice block in there. I really believe that Thiago Alcantar's time is over too. He needs to bring in Naby Keita to come and do the magic. This is Jordan Henderson. Tries to find. Trent lays that ball. Poor ball this time round. And Mohamed Salah claps for him. But this is another masterclass save by Thibaut Courtois. He denies Salah again. Oh my God. What a nice game reading by the goalkeeper of Real Madrid. How many minutes to play? 20. 20 minutes to play of football. Let me see whether I have any updates in here, especially from Twitter.